What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Man to Man. Today we're going to be going over something that's I don't know if it's something that we'll cover all the time, like a conspiracy theory. Today's a conspiracy theory. Newsflash. It's about how pyramids are still, even after being built, discovered for thousands of years, there's still
Still a marvel.
atmosphere of a mystery surrounding them. And today we'll discuss some of that stuff because it's things that we find interesting, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say we're like conspiracy theorists, but some of these conspiracy theories are pretty cool. I mean, just fun to talk about, fun to get.
Some of them do have a little bit of
go down the rabbit hole.
yeah. Some
Right.
of them also have a merit behind it as well. If you think about it,
Do you think so?
like some of the facts really do align on conspiracy theories, bro.
Yeah.
Like 9/11.
Maybe we will do like
We'll
a
do-
conspiracy thing every month. A conspiracy week, bro.
Yo, every week.
Yeah.
Not every week. Sorry, not every week.
Every month.
Every season.
Every month.
Every month. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do one every month. Oh, we can do one every season. Yeah. Let's do one every season.
But you go to
Otherwise,
different-
it's just too much. Otherwise, it might as well just become a conspiracy.
yeah,
theory channel.
we don't want that to be our identity.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Okay. So, I've got a few notes. I'll ask you some questions. You can ask me some questions, and then we'll have a natural conversation.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
just like talk about it. So, what do we know? What do we know about the pyramids? So we know they were built by Khufu,
Yeah.
who was a pharaoh. And what were they? So we still actually don't know why they were built. We don't know what the purpose of it is, right? People say it's a tomb, but there was no sarcophagus discovered in the pyramids. I don't think, unless my knowledge is outdated on that.
Yeah,
Kind
because when I was researching it as well, it was
Yeah.
like, so Khufu built it, right, as a tomb, right, for when he dies.
Yeah.
But it was like, because it was built over such a long period, do you not reckon he just died before it finished building?
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
And then they buried him somewhere else?
How long did it take? How long did it take to build? Because we don't even know that.
Yeah,
There's no way of us knowing, right?
Yeah. People have like, what do you call it? They have ideas, right? It'll be like, what, 20, 30, 40 years?
Yeah.
Which makes sense,
Yeah.
right? Like, I don't think you can be a pharaoh for that long, bro. And like,
Nah, I think back then life expectancy wasn't past, like people barely lived past 50.
there you go, right? So like,
Yeah.
if that's the case, then he would have 100% died before
Yeah.
it finished.
Do you reckon he died? So he sanctioned it, and then he died. He was placed in a temporary pyramid, like a basic one.
Like a shower pyramid?
Yeah, and then once it was all built, he was transferred into it. But there was no sarcophagus found. I mean, but they do have some hidden
Ooh,
chambers.
I didn't even think about it that way. Oh shit!
Yeah.
As in, like they buried him somewhere else and they just moved him.
Yeah, moved him they finished building the.
But then why can't they find him then if they moved him? Because if the tomb was built, there was 3 of them, right? So he built 3 of them. Khufu built 3 of them.
Yeah, but you
Right.
gotta know this is like thousands of years old. Like people would have known that
Khufu was
pharaohs were buried with jewelry. So you could have had tomb raiders.
Yeah, like grave diggers, people just go and
Yeah.
steal shit. But then again, like the whole point of what do you call it? A sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus, yeah.
The sarcophagus, the mummification
Yeah.
is the Egyptians believed that pharaohs were like gods, right?
Yeah.
And if you mummify them, they always stay alive,
Yeah.
right? Or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So,
Nah,
like-
I'm not too sure what I don't know what. I think it's just to memorialize them, right?
Whatever, right?
I don't know what the process of. I don't know why they mummify people.
But like when you mummify someone, their body kind of stays intact, right? So it's kind of entrapping their soul, bro.
Oh, okay.
If you think about it that way, like if they entrap it, like
so they don't cross over to the next realm.
yeah. So they kind of
Oh,
stay
I see.
within, and they still protect everyone and shit, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a tomb raider, right?
Oh yeah.
And you know this, right?
Oh yeah.
why the fuck are you gonna go and like dig people out? Look, I don't believe in ghosts, right? Don't get me wrong, I don't believe in ghosts. But I'm also not gonna fuck with ghosts. You know what I mean? Like if someone tells me, "Yo, that house is haunted for 40 years," and anyone that walks in there has not been able to come out, I'm probably not.
I'm not going to the house. It's basic. It's just common sense.
So why are people fucking grave robbing and robbing freaking mummies and shit?
No, what I think has happened there is potentially. I don't know. I wasn't alive back then. Maybe I was. Maybe because I believe in reincarnation. So, you know. I think non-Egyptians might have raided the tombs because they don't believe in that stuff anyway, right?
Like the English people and shit.
I don't want to sing.
I don't want to sing. Sorry, that's not a hella racist.
Whether it could be English, whether it could be the Byzantine, whether it could be like the Romans. I don't know.
But like
Julius Caesar was in bed with Cleopatra, so he would have known. Romans would have known. Romans could have come in,
stolen the shit.
So
there is signs of like forced entry and all that stuff.
Is there?
Yeah, because like British explorers or just normal explorers, they would come and they bomb fucking.
Actually, that's true. I was actually reading. I was actually watching a podcast. I think Graham Hancock says that.
So who's Graham Hancock? He's an Egyptologist.
Yeah, no, he's not an Egyptologist. He's an archaeologist, I think. But he's got a few books. He's quite famous. He's been on Joe Rogan and stuff. But what I think he was saying is that when we first entered the pyramids, we made a forced entry, and the people who were actually entered, they heard some sort of noise of a granite block or something falling down, and so that wasn't the proper entry of the pyramids. That wasn't the true entry of the pyramids where you first entered from. So then they found the proper entry later on. So you were right. It was forced entry.
Which is where?
I'm actually not too sure.
Oh, there's probably booby traps and stuff in their pyramid as well. Like.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because like there's an internal map, right?
Yeah.
There's an external map of the pyramid. And the internal map's got like a king's chamber and a resting chamber and a queen's chamber and a gallery and stuff. Right, and it's all a maze and it's all connected together.
Yeah.
You reckon there's booby traps and there's false walls, bro. So like
potentially.
But we don't know where the false walls are, right?
Yeah. So I was saying no visitors today so people don't enter through the Great Pyramid through the original door. It's hidden. The pyramid's true entrance is hidden 17 meters up on the northern face.
17 meters up the northern face.
Yeah.
So you have to scale the rocks to actually get in there. Who the fuck designed the pyramids, bro?
Nah, but what I think probably happened was they probably had some sort of platform when they were making the pyramids, or when they were putting stuff. Whether it was
like a sacrificial platform.
Yeah, no, sacrificial platform, bro. Whether it was
Let's put the money in there,
if it was what do you call a resting place for people,
they
probably had a platform. And once they put the person that it was designed for, they took the platform away, closed the door, and only really opened it.
Yeah, because it's a tomb, right? So
if it was a tomb, because we're not 100% sure if it was a tomb or not.
But you're not really expecting visitors in a tomb, right? But then if you aren't expecting visitors, bro, why the fuck would you create such a nice maze in there that leads to places? Like?
Yeah.
Why would you create false walls, bro?
This is where the conspiracies come.
Yeah.
in,
Why would you create false walls?
Yeah.
If no one was supposed to enter there, right?
Yeah.
So that means you knew people were gonna get in there, bro. Right? That's why there's a king's gallery and there's a hallway and there's a resting place and then there's a queen's chamber. Yeah.
There's a couple of hidden chambers as well, right?
Yeah. There's all hidden passages everywhere.
So we know that it is approximately 150 meters tall. Originally, we don't know how much. Originally, it stood about 146.6 meters.
How do we know How do we know it was originally?
They could probably extrapolate. Because the sides are so uniform, they can probably extrapolate.
I know how much
the actual point. Yeah.
But the top was supposed to be gold, right?
Yeah. I think it had a gold cap. So this is where a lot of people say that it could be a generator. A lot of Nikola Tesla enthusiasts think that it could be a generator.
So you harvest energy and just have free energy.
Yeah. Harvest energy. I mean, we have no clue, bro. We have no clue. And I don't think we'll ever find out either. Unless we somehow discovered some sort of hidden scroll that detailed everything that the Egyptians did, why they did it. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think there's no plans or anything that have been saved, bro.
Yeah.
On this shit.
Maybe they burnt it. Like, you know how at the time when the what was his name?
Shah Jahan.
Shah Jahan. He sanctioned the construction of the Taj Mahal. He cut off everyone's hands so it couldn't be made ever again, and he burnt all the plans.
Yeah, you're right. Because every pyramids after the pyramids of Giza have been smaller and smaller, bro.
Yeah, and they've not been as technologically or have been engineering feats. You know what I mean?
Also, so that there's a reason there, right? So that's not that big of a conspiracy at that point. Like, you know, because I was recently, some people are like, oh, how come if the Egyptians could do the Great Pyramids of Giza, why couldn't they do it again?
Yeah.
But now it makes sense, right? They burnt the plans.
Mm-hmm.
They could have done the Shah Jahan treatment as well, where they just cut off all the skilled workers that were working in there.
Yeah, you reckon it was skilled workers or slaves?
I feel like it'll be
A mix?
a mix, bro. It had to be a mix. Like with all construction, like we have like in construction, we have skilled laborers, we have carpenters,
Yeah.
who are skilled and stuff,
You have slaves.
and then we have people that are just laborers, bro.
Yeah.
They're just learning, like they're apprentices, and they're just learning and stuff.
True.
It must be a mix. And on top of that, the pharaoh's got like, if the pharaoh is sanctioning this shit, he's got a bunch of money.
Yeah, he's got a lot of resources.
bunch of power. People think he's a god. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted. Like
Egyptians were generally hella rich as well, right? Like Mansa Musa was like the richest man in history.
Yeah.
Mansa Musa was Egyptian, I think.
I thought he was an African dude. Oh yeah, Egypt is in Africa. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, fuck. We forget it. I keep thinking Egyptian is like Middle Eastern.
Mansa Musa, Mali Empire. Was he Egyptian? Fuck, I'm not too sure, bro. Mali Empire. West African Kingdom. Yes?
West African is Sudan?
No, he was Mali. He's an African ruler. He was in Africa. So he was in Africa. He wasn't Egyptian, but he was West African.
What's West African? Like Sudan? Algeria?
It just says West Mali Empire. Let me see. Mali. Let's just write Mali Empire situated where?
West of Africa. The Cape, the Corn? Inside the Corn. The Horn?
So West Africa, Senegal, Mauritania, Guinea, Nigeria, I think.
Guinea. What's Guinea?
Huh?
Guinea. Papua New Guinea.
No. I don't think it's...
Oh, so it's not current countries.
Yeah, I don't think it's current
Okay.
countries.
I was like, I've never heard of that country before.
Let's see. Timbuktu and stuff.
Oh yeah, those countries don't exist anymore, right?
I'm pretty sure Timbuktu is still a country, bro. Oh, it's an ancient city in Mali, situated north of the Niger River. Yeah, so it doesn't exist.
Well, Mali's a country.
Mali is... I don't fucking know, bro.
Mali's a country, right?
Shows you how much we don't know. There's so much that we need to learn. Mali is a landlocked country, yeah.
Oh, sweet, it is.
Yeah, bordered by 7 nations: Algeria, Niger, Burkina Faso. So I didn't even know that was a country.
Where? What?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso.
Ivory Coast, Guinea, Senegal, and Mauritania.
I know those countries.
Capital and largest city is Bamako.
Bazzi, bro. Sorry, what were we? Why? Oh,
No,
they're rich as fuck.
Yeah. So like all of the African leaders, all the African empires were super rich, super loaded.
It's because they had all the natural resources in the area, bro.
Yeah, because back then you got to remember that the Nile was a free flowing river, and it would have been a lot of vegetation there. Yeah,
you could use all that land for grazing and crops and whatnot. And you're right in the middle of the world, right? So you could fucking
essentially
transport that everywhere.
Yeah, I reckon
you go ravage lands because you have so much natural resources.
You reckon they were seafaring empires? I think so.
What do you mean seafaring?
Like they could travel by sea. Travel by sea.
Shit, were there ships back in the day, bro?
I think there was, bro. It would have been, bro. Come on, they would have been
boats, bro. Boats.
Were there? But did Egyptians travel by water? Let's just say.
They must have like rafts and shit.
Did the Mali Empire travel by water. Yep. Traveled extensively by water.
So they were rafts, right? But not boats, and not ships, eh? Because I'm trying to remember my Assassin's Creed knowledge, and I'm like, when those ships come along?
Assassin's Creed it goes far back as Egypt, like ancient Egypt, and there were boats there, bro.
Was it?
Yeah.
With Alexios.
Yeah.
And,
well, I mean, we don't know how accurate Assassin's Creed is in terms of historical significance.
They always put a damn disclaimer there. This has been done through various, various knowledge of like religious faiths and history and stuff.
Yeah.
So it must have some sort of accuracy behind it.
Yeah, they probably have to make historically accurate games now.
There were ships
Otherwise
back in the day, bro.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
No, but it wasn't like thousands of BC.
100%, bro. Vikings had ships and stuff.
Damn, but we haven't actually progressed that far in the day.
What do you mean?
Like,
No, we haven't progressed far in terms of modes of transport.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. We got planes, bro. Planes back then. We got rocket ships, bro. We can go up to outer
True. You're right.
space,
You're right.
let's just get back onto the topic. And we could talk about Atlantis and everything, bro. This is crazy. Let us know if you guys want. Let us know if you guys want us to discuss Atlantis.
Where is that city? Yeah.
I don't know, but we should focus on this. So it's extremely accurate in terms of being aligned with true north. Like how good, like back in the day, how advanced would you have been in astronomy to align this 150 meter tall pyramid to true north? You know what I mean?
I don't think it had to be advanced at all, bro. If people could travel using the stars, bro, they could find true north.
Huh?
If people could travel using stars and shit,
Yeah.
right? If they could find their way back home by following this one is blue star, you know.
Yeah, but stars change during seasons.
New stars change during seasons.
The position of stars change during the seasons as the year progresses. So the sky right now, the stars positioned are completely different to what they would have been like thousands of years ago. Because you got to know the Earth rotates.
Yeah, I know that. But like, it was different. But then at that time, that was north, right? For them?
No, but this is saying true north.
What does true north mean? What the hell is true north, bro?
Okay, yeah. Let's find out. Let's find out.
The fuck is true north, bro? Wait, what do you mean? It points up at true north?
So it's the direction that points directly to the geographic North Pole.
How is that possible, bro? If I'm on Earth, right? The Earth is a globe, right?
Yeah.
And the pyramids are here, and this is the terrain, right?
Yeah.
So this, right?
No, how is that impossible?
No. How does that make sense, though?
No, it's easy.
What
do you mean? So this is the North Pole up here, right?
Yeah.
Let's say the pyramids are pointing out this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would mean that they're aligned, so it points straight to the North Pole.
Oh, okay. You know what I was thinking?
Why you think the pyramids are inside the Earth pointing to?
Yeah, I'm thinking they were pointed up, right? I'm like, wait, they point out to space, though, bro. I'm like, how is that north, bro? What the hell? That's just space, bro. Oh, so they're in one line that goes to north.
Yeah. They point to north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I was like, what the fuck?
This is by far the most fun podcast that we've had. Oh, okay. So now that we know so it's 150 meters tall. It's made of blocks made of approximately 2.3 million stone blocks.
Shit.
How many tons is it? Total weight of total.
Is that just one of them or all three of them, bro?
I think it's just one of them.
What the fuck?
Of Great.
Oh, you reckon it took 30 years per pyramid, bro?
Nah, because the other pyramids are smaller, remarkably smaller. So 6 million metric tons.
Holy shit.
So approximately 2.3 million blocks. 2.5 average block weight is 2.5 metric tons.
But it's like some limestone, some granite, right?
But it's weighed the same. Just because it's limestone doesn't mean it weighs less than granite. 2.5 metric tons of limestone is the same weight as 2.5 metric tons of.
Oh yeah.
Well, what did you mean?
No, I'm just saying like not all of the the pyramid is just one stone, right? It's a mix of stone.
No, it's a mix of limestone. I think it's only like 2-3% granite. Rest of it is limestone.
Damn, so they motherfuckers moving that much. Oh yeah, because then that actually makes sense. Like, in the geolocation there would be a hella limestone.
How much limestone is Great Pyramid? 99.85% of. Sorry, never mind. I was completely. Granite is
0.2% of the whole pyramid.
0.2%, yeah.
Oh, so all the internal parts would be granite, bro.
Yeah, because then it'll be easier to structure limestone around the heavier part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the dense ones are in the middle. Oh, that's why. Because people can go on like pyramid explorations, right?
Yeah.
And you see it's a nice flat fucking.
Would it be easier to, because you're an engineer, would it be easier to carve limestone than it would be granite?
Yeah, because
back in the days, right? Surely.
Granite's a metamorphic rock?
I don't know, bro.
Granite's a metamorphic rock.
I'm not an engineer.
That's like geology, bro. Granite's a metamorphic rock, and metamorphic rocks are notorious for being tough as shit. Whereas I pick limestone as a sedimentary rock.
Yeah, which is just layers of sediment.
Yeah, which it would be like, if you just fucking rub it together, you can make a shape on it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when you rub two stones together and stuff, they start scoring away.
Yeah.
So limestone would be pretty easy to carve. So when I say easy, it wouldn't be like easy.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a 40-year construction we're talking about.
Yeah.
And people, all they had was just like hands.
Yeah.
And like little.
They had copper equipment, right? But copper's not hard enough to break limestones.
Yeah, but like over repetitive, like banging and bashing, bro.
Yeah.
You could shape it into whatever you want, bro.
Do you think so? Okay.
I think you can shape it whatever. I mean, if you could use your hands to shape it whatever you want, I'm pretty sure copper's still pretty strong, bro. It's still a middle, like. I guess people think of copper.
But I think copper is quite malleable, bro.
Yeah, but
copper is quite malleable,
iron, bro.
Can copper tools carve? Definitely won't be able to carve granite though. I know that for a fact.
Bro, they could. When you think of copper, you think about like wires.
Shit, they can, bro.
When you think of copper, you think about wires and stuff, bro. When they're wires, bro, it's obviously gonna be very malleable, right?
No.
When you have a square block of copper, bro.
Yeah.
Right, and it's just like a bunch. Like if you think of a hammer, right? It's got a blunt end, which is like just a big fucking cube of like metal, right?
Yeah.
And it's got like a little back part, right?
Yeah.
That front part would be strong as shit, bro.
I know, but what I'm saying is, you couldn't hammer a precise slope, gradient with a hammer.
But it wasn't a slope or a gradient.
Yeah,
they're blocks,
it's perfectly.
But they're blocks. Like they're blocks. Like it's not one shape, bro. It's blocks.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like even to get the blocks in such a, you know what I mean? Like even if it is like blocks, right?
Yeah.
And the gradient is like this.
So it's like each corner of the block lines up perfectly.
Yeah.
You could just use a string line, bro.
Huh?
You could just use a string line.
What do you mean?
So like when you like.
Okay, let's get into this section. Actually, we want to
construction.
Yeah, the construction of the thing, because you seem to have a good bit of ideas about this. So people say that it was a large workforce. They used ramps, sledges, and human labor, but there was no, like we said, there was no blueprints or any of that stuff. So how do you think the multi-ton stones were transported, and how were they lifted up 140 meters?
Okay.
Boom. So we were talking about this earlier, right? Yeah. So
the terrain that the pyramids were built on is already a terrain, right? It's got a natural slope, and it's built on high points, right? You can source limestone or whatever from the exact same area.
No. What do you mean by the terrain?
The way the terrain is, right? So you have 3 high points.
Yeah.
In the terrain, right? and you can use it as your working platform.
3 high points.
Yeah, so like if you look at the contours of the area of Giza, sorry, I don't know, is Giza the area?
Giza.
Yeah. If you look at the contours, bro, you'll see that they're built on high points.
Yeah.
So you can use that as your working platform, right? And all the local limestone and whatnot you can source from whatever area, right?
Yeah.
If you want to bring stuff from out of wherever, because I remember the factory was like 300, or the quarry was like 300 miles away.
Quarry for the granite.
Yeah, or whatever stones you needed, right?
Yeah.
We need to understand back in the day, bro. Like the geological fucking outlook of the land was different, right? So the Nile was running through there. It was a lush area.
The ecosystem was different. Yeah.
The ecosystem was different, right? Tributaries run through there as well. You could transport whatever you want through water, bro. And we've just found out the ships were created. So if they could make ships, bro, right, and transport thousands of people, they could just create a raft which could transport granite, whatever, whatnot.
Yeah.
Down the slope and to the tributaries.
So what type of because granite is
Heavier
obviously
shit.
dense and heavier than water, they would have what type of ships, like what material would the ships have to be made out of for them to be able to transport granite 300 miles down the river?
It wouldn't be ships. I'd be like, it'd be rafts, bro. You'd create rafts.
With like bamboo?
Fuck, would they be bamboo back in Egypt, bro?
No clue. Wait, sorry. How long is the Nile? The Nile is 6,000 kilometers long.
Yeah, what was that, like 3,000 miles?
4,130 miles, yeah. So where did the
We're setting
granite
this up to give you real time.
blocks?
Like, we're not giving you guys wrong information there. You know?
Yeah. We're predominantly just discussing this. I'm not
gonna act like
an Egyptologist, but it's just something that we
It was interesting, bro.
it is interesting. It's something that we just like to discuss.
Yeah.
You know, where did
The construction
granite
to me isn't very interesting at all, though, because like everything can be explained pretty well.
Yeah.
And, like, in my opinion, I might just be dumbing shit down,
Yeah.
but it all makes sense. Like, if people are like, I'm gonna be honest with you, if people
Aswan.
Aswan, that was the
Aswan,
quarry.
located 500 miles south of Giza. These 80-ton megaliths were transported down on large boats and barges.
Oh, barges would be just like bunches of like 4x2, not 4x2s, but like just timber, right? You just go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And you create a frame. Like, keep in mind, you could.
What material could carry granite on water?
Any sort of wood, I reckon.
If you meant granite. Material would carry granite on water back in the day. Resistant wood like oak and southern yellow pine. Southern yellow pine and oak. Apparently, so I don't even like. I'm not a what do you call it? It's an arborist that cuts down trees. Yeah. I'm not an arborist. I'm not an arborist, and I'm not. Oak is pretty resistant. Hey, oak is probably one of the most prized wood that you can get, right?
I'm not too sure about it.
Yeah, because oak trees take a long time to grow.
I'm not a forester.
Yeah. Is it an arborist that cuts down trees?
Yeah, arborist cuts down trees, bro. Fuck, I hate arborists. Like, oh my god. Oh, sorry, I don't hate arborists.
You need them, bro.
Yeah, I need them, bro. But it's just like, fuck, it's so hard to get. Bro, they earn so much money, bro. All they do is come and cut a tree, bro.
Really?
Oh my god, they earn so much money.
Yeah, because it's quite a dangerous job, right?
It's freaking little stem shit they're cutting, bro. And they're cutting roots and shit.
Oh, they're not cutting like proper trees now? Like
no, I think you're thinking about like foresters, bro. They cut like big fucking trees, bro. Arborists are different. Arborists are like tree protectors.
Arborists are tree protectors.
Yeah, so they prune and shit. Arborists sole fucking what do you call it?
Pruning, tree removal.
Pruning, bro. It's just like little cuts, bro.
Foresters? Is that
wood choppers, bro? Wood cutters.
Woodchuck. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Woodchuck could chuck wood, bro. What the hell? Anyway.
There's oak, bro. They moved oak.
So they moved it with oak, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do they move it? Fuck. If they could align everything north, bro, they could probably figure out high tide, low tide.
It's a river.
Yeah.
I mean, they would know where the destination is.
Yeah, true.
Because they would have to travel down the Nile, right? So, But was the Nile a what do you call it? Turbulent river? No, rivers are not turbulent, are they? They can be, right? Depending on the terrain.
Yeah, whitewater rafting is done on rivers.
Yeah. So that would mean that they would have to strap the granite blocks onto oak. So there's even more mystery. Like, what are they using? What material are they using to
Vines and shit, bro? They must, bro. Ropes. They must have ropes, bro.
yeah, oh yeah, of course.
I mean, if they can create pulleys, bro, they must be able to create fucking ropes, dude.
Yeah, I know, but how strong would that rope have to be?
It's a flat block, bro. It's not really dispersing its weight anywhere, right? So if you got a little raft here,
No, yeah, I know.
you chuck it on the raft,
yeah, and then you wrap it.
Yeah.
But what if there's like a slight decline and then the water's like boom? Oh, I guess it would float back up because of the wood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're strapping it. Oh, but you're saying like if how will it slide off and shit?
Yeah. No, what if it just like boom? They probably lost like granite blocks as well, right?
They probably did, bro.
Yeah.
I guess here's what people don't understand. It's like there would have been a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
In this construction, all the construction in general is like trial and error, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever you learn on X project here, you're utilizing Y project.
Okay.
And the people have already created a small pyramid before Khufu's pyramid.
Yeah.
They would have had to use granite there as well. So how do they transport that granite? Why is that not?
No, I'm pretty sure most of them are just made out of limestone.
Okay, what if you can transport limestone and it's the same weight, right? I mean, yes, it's less dense, but if it's the same weight itself, right? If you can transport limestone all those ways, you could probably transport
granite. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So now we
know how they got it. So now we know how they got it here.
Yeah. So 500 miles down Nile River on oak. Using vines. That's crazy to me, right?
No vines, you got ropes.
Rope. Okay, rope. Okay. So how did they? So this is what I find interesting: is how did they lift those granite blocks, which weigh close to 80 tons, and the king's chamber high, and suspend it onto the ceiling?
Oh, as in how do they go like this and pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up and then suspend it on the ceiling.
They could just work their way top down, bro.
Yeah, huh?
They could just work their way top down. Right? So you overbuild, right? You create ramps and whatnot.
Yeah.
People keep...
What do you mean by overbuild? Like, would you, so you're saying...
So the footprint is what's the footprint of the pyramids?
It's quite long, like hundreds of meters.
Yeah, so like, if say it's like 150 by 150 square, right?
Yeah.
You just overbuild, right? And you build a 200 by 200.
No, but the base layer would need to be the right dimensions for you to work off of, right?
No, not really, bro. Because because your main point is like the point at the top, right? Like your apex would be your main point.
Yeah, your apex would be the main point. Oh, so you're saying just overbuild even the base layer?
Yeah.
So let's say it was meant to be 150 by 50. You do it intentionally at 200.
Or 175 by 175, right?
Oh yeah.
Whatever, right?
Because I'm just throwing random numbers.
Yeah, like if you can measure it, right? They
must
100% must have measured it.
Yeah.
All the squares are the same size.
This is one dude just walking around.
Yeah, he's
1 feet, 2 feet. That's hilarious.
Right, they must have measured it, right?
Yeah.
So like you overbuild, right? So if this is the platform like this.
Yeah.
And it's a square, right? It's bigger. And you overbuild. You get to the top and then you cut your way down, bro.
Imagine if they did do that. Just using one dude, 1 feet, 2 feet. And he's like, oh yeah, he left about 2 hours ago. He's still not back, bro. He's on the other side. That's hilarious.
Oh, what happens when he dies, bro?
What do you mean?
Whose feet are you going to use afterwards? Right?
Huh?
Because everyone's got different size foot, right?
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious.
So if he dies, bro, oh fuck, we need a new measurer, bro.
Nah, they would already have someone then
lined up.
Yeah,
they
lined
just
up.
use each other's foot.
As a measuring tool. Yeah.
I think yo, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm the measurer. The what? The measurer. What do you do? Oh, I just measure pyramids, bro, with my fucking foot.
Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, nah, surely they had some sort of...
Yeah, they would have used some sort of scale, right?
Yeah.
If you overbuild and you cut your way down, bro, it's easy to make the
gradient.
Yeah, it's the exact same, right? Because if you have a top point here and you have 4 points at the bottom,
yeah,
you could just string a line, right?
Yeah.
Fucking use a chalk line, bro. Use a chalk line and it'll give you the exact gradient. It'll put a mark on all the rocks.
Yeah.
All the stone blocks.
Oh, you mean okay? So let's say this is the block.
Yeah.
That's the block.
Yeah.
So it would just be like.
Yeah, and then you'll know how
boom,
much to
boom.
cut.
Oh, I see.
Right.
I see.
And you'd cut a square, and you'd have a step every single time. So like,
Yeah.
if this is the line like this, right?
Yeah.
And the blocks come out like this. The blocks come out like that, right?
Yeah.
You'd cut a block this way, this way, this way. This corner will have to line with this corner, and then this corner will be like that. So you just chip all of this out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see.
And you work your way top down, like because we've created slopes at work, right? And we always overbuild.
Yeah.
Like temporary works, that's like the coolest thing about engineering.
Yeah.
So that would be the temporary works structure. So like you create the pyramids through overbuilding and cutting.
Okay. So you're saying overbuild every single
single
layer. So however many layers they have, they just overbuild. Yeah, because I don't think it would have been done in 40 years, bro. That's a lot of stuff to do, eh?
But
First
there's a bunch of workforce, though. Yeah, for sure.
You got to transport, then you got to move these massive ass blocks, then you got to file the blocks down, then you have to put the gold cap on top of the pyramid, and you have to cut out the chambers. That's crazy work, eh? And like just thinking about it makes my head kind of hurt. Now even back, this is like thousands of years back. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not like it's all believable, bro.
Yeah, like
me,
how they built it.
Yeah, to me,
because you're an
all
engineer.
believable,
Yeah.
It's all believable to me, bro. Like people go, oh, you know, how do they have? There's one like, oh, how did they create the pyramid, like the internal chambers?
Yeah.
There's no beams and whatnot. It's like, fuck, you guys would like, you guys don't know how shore loading works and shit.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. People don't, right? You create a temporary prop system.
Yeah.
You put your blocks on there. There's mortar in between the blocks. Mortar is strong as shit. And guess what mortar is made out of? Fucking limestone. Guess who's got a bunch of limestone
and water, right?
Yeah, whatever. They got like limestone, sand, silica.
And water. Is there water?
Yeah, there's water. There must be. Well, you'd have to mix it, right, and create a paste.
Yeah.
Right, if you prop something and you put two blocks on top,
yeah,
like you have like a wooden structure, and you just mortar in between the joints. That's it. That's strong as shit.
Yeah.
We use mortar now, bro. You've seen how block walls are created.
You just cement as mortar as well.
Yeah,
essentially.
Mortar, same thing.
Yeah.
It's all limestone and calcium and whatnot.
Yeah.
Cement. Right. We used to use mortar for our block walls, and if you see the block walls we built, you'd be like, oh shit, how's that standing up? And that becomes strong as shit. It's brittle, but it's strong as shit, bro.
Yeah. What do you mean? So you could actually just chip away at it.
If you wanted to, you could just
chip away at it, but it's strong enough to hold.
Yeah, it's strong enough to bond it.
Okay.
And then like the propping system, you're supposed to like, you have like until it reaches max strength, but obviously it's trial and error, right?
Yeah.
Like most things, we designed to reach max strength in about 28 days, which is a month. So
what do you mean?
Prop something for a month and it reaches full strength.
Oh, okay. So you bond it, you prop it.
You prop it first.
Bond. Yeah. Sorry, prop it, bond it, then wait 28 days for it to fully harden.
You strip the props.
Okay.
And that's it. It's hard as shit. And that creates. And there's photos of it, bro. You can see in the photos that there is mortar in between the.
You mean you're talking about the pyramids now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not mortar. Yeah, like there's mortar in between the blocks and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why they're held together. And then after that, you can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't just place them together and just hope for the best, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to place them as well, you just use. You had
to be so adept at geometry, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. You have your beams this way, like you have your columns, right? You'll just chuck your block, but you can only do block by block. Like you can't put a block here and a block here and then put a beam here and then expect it to hold.
Yeah.
You could probably with cantilever system, but like
Yeah.
You'd have to bond it at some place.
So we know bonding using mortar in transportation. So how did they move those blocks to high elevation?
You just create a ramp around, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was researching this about I was researching this as well. There's a set gradient at which humans can push or pull something up something, right?
Even if it doesn't depend on the weight.
It doesn't depend on the weight.
Yeah. So you built what would the ramps be made out of? Like just rock and sand? So it's easier, so there's less friction?
Yeah, and then like if you're already using limestone for everything else, your ramps would be made out of limestone as well.
Yeah.
Right, strong as shit.
Right.
And there's a lot of friction, right? But people use wet sand.
Yeah.
Like people used to run on sand back in the day. They just wet it, right? In the Olympics.
Okay.
to reduce friction. So if you just layer it with sand, you wet it, you can drag something up.
So what you're saying is block, smaller block. What is base is block? Let's just say we'll consider it a block.
Yeah.
As we'll consider it a block because they're about 2 meters high.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll consider it a block. Like this is the base block, but it's made of individual stones.
Yeah.
You say block. Then you got the next block, which is slightly smaller.
Yeah, what's the next block for?
Huh?
What's the next block for?
That's how pyramids are built.
Oh,
block,
different
block,
layers,
block,
bro.
block.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I was like, why is one smaller, one bigger? Okay, yeah.
See, because you said you overbuild.
Yeah.
Even you still overbuild with a gradient.
Yeah.
But then you chip away at it to make a proper gradient that you want. So you got a block, then you got a smaller layer of block, then you got an even smaller layer of block. So the ramp between this block and this second block is at a gradient, which allows you to. You say it'll be easier to pull.
Yeah, your back muscle is stronger. Yeah.
And then you have sand on the ramp. So how would that limestone ramp be built? You know what I mean? How would that limestone ramp be built? And then how would you take it away?
If you're overbuilding, right, and your ramps are on the outside, on the outskirt, on the outer edge of the overbuild, right? You build it as you go up. So as you build one layer,
you just build a ramp.
You'd build a ramp with it.
But then you would have to strip away the ramp.
Yeah, but if the ramp is always going to be on the outside of the footprint.
No, but what about all of the stones in the middle of the pyramid?
What do you mean?
What about all of the stones in the middle of the pyramid?
Yeah, but everything's still made out of stones, though, right?
Yeah.
Like everything inside is still made out of stone. So when you overbuild, you'll get to a layer and like with a plan, right? And you're like, oh, we need to create an internal section on this.
Yeah.
You'd build around that section.
Wouldn't you build from the inside out?
Whatever, right? But like when you get to a layer that has an internal section, like the gallery, the viewing gallery, right? When you get to that layer, you would start building around it.
Okay.
But your footprint is still going to be bigger than your pyramid.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Slightly. Can you just explain it again?
So like, okay, I'm at this layer. This whole pyramid is solid, right? Next layer it's solid. Next layer is solid. Next layer is solid. I'm just overbuilding at the same time. So it's like rough. I'm doing rough shit.
Yeah.
I'm just roughly placing all the blocks in the middle. Yeah. The only parts that are accurate are whatever's in the footprint. Everything else is just rough. Yeah. Right. I keep going up. I keep going up. Boom. I now come to a section which has got like a 4 meter gallery, which needs to be hollowed out. Right. Yeah. When I get to that section, I will just build around it. Right. And I just keep going, and I'll build blocks on the side of it, still overbuilding as they go up. Yeah. Right. Oh, so you're saying it'll be easier if we draw it and then put it onto the thing. Yeah. Maybe you could draw it later. So you're saying block, ramp, 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 ramp. Yeah. Ramp like that. Yeah. So and as you go up the ramp, let's say because it's on the outside, as you go up the ramp, you would just push the blocks towards the center. Yeah. Because remember, everything's being built like this, right? Everything's built like because in the bottom layer would be fully solid. Yeah. Oh yeah. And you just use sand to reduce friction, right? I see. And then people are like, oh, but like, how steep of a ramp you need to be? Like, if you do Pythagoras, bro, it was calculated like 7 degrees, right? Well, Pythagoras wasn't invented like that. Pythagoras. They must have done something. Then you just do trial and error. They would have just created ramps. Like, remember, there's other pyramids already built as well. So whatever. No, but there's not that many pyramids built. Not to that scale. Not to that scale, but they must have used the same. We still use the same principles of construction that the Romans were using back in the day, bro. And it's 2026 right now. How many 2026? Yeah, 2026 pyramids right built before the Great Pyramid? No, what were you saying? You continue. We still use the same construction principles that people were using back in the Roman days, bro. And the Greeks. 7 to 8 major pyramids. So they learned so much in the last 7 to 8 pyramids. Yeah. Bro, we learned so much from shaft to shaft, bro. They could definitely learn from from 8 pyramids before, bro. Just 8 pyramids before, and there's 3 pyramids to build afterwards. The main one people care about is the one with the tomb, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure all of the pyramids before that were tombs.
So the step pyramid era. So that was the step pyramid.
Yeah.
Because it would have been like boom,
Boom.
boom. Oh, wait, isn't that the pyramid of Giza as well?
They're all like that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like.
And it wasn't just in Egypt. It was in like Inca empires.
Yeah, I don't get it. So why do people not
Peruvian
care about
empires.
those pyramids, bro?
I have no clue.
I mean, it's still a pyramid, bro. They're so cool as shit, bro. Why do they not care about this?
I guess the
And
scale.
that's where the conspiracy stuff comes in.
I guess there's the scale of the Great Pyramid of Giza, the chambers in the Great Pyramid of Giza, the sheer weight of the Great Pyramid of Giza, the astronomy relations of the Great Pyramid of Giza, all of that stuff is.
So that's where the conspiracy comes in, right? Like,
Yeah. Why was it so accurate from back in the day? Okay, so we know how.
We
don't know. We
how
potentially know how it could have been transported, like all of those blocks. So that means, how many people would need to be pulling an 80-ton block?
when you're Kufu, when you have a bunch of people ready to die for you, bro, you could get like however many you want, bro, right?
Yeah. How many people?
80-ton block? Are you sure it's 80 or 8 tons?
Theoretically.
You sure it's 80 tons, bro? You mean 8 tons?
80 tons, yeah.
A block is 80 tons? There's no way those blocks are 80 tons, bro.
How
They're a meter by a meter by
heavy
a meter, bro.
are the heaviest blocks in
Giza.
Great Pyramid? 50 to 80 tons each.
Really? One
Yeah.
block is 50 tons each?
So this is what I'm saying. The heaviest blocks in the Great Pyramid are giant granite beams located above the king's chamber.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, they had beams, bro. They had load-bearing beams.
The vast majority of the pyramids, 2.3 million, weighing about 2.5 tons each. So how many?
80 tons, bro.
many?
What's the density of granite?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see how long
I'm
these
not a
blocks
meteorologist, bro. Oh no, not a meteorologist. Meteorologists study weather, right?
are. Yeah, geologist.
Geologist, yeah. How many people needed to play mahjong? How many people needed
Wait, what?
to play mahjong? How many people needed to pull an 80-ton block?
That's 8,000 kgs.
750 people using lubricated wooden sledges on packed clay through modern heavy haul equipment can achieve the same with just 1 to 2 people. So back in the day, they would have to have 700. Let's high ballpark because it's on a gradient.
800 people
800 people
to live one block
to live in one block.
in that area. That tiny ass area.
Yeah. How would they do it? Oh yeah, I guess they would just have a rope wrapped around it, and because an 80-ton. So how wide is the block?
Yeah,
You have lines of people.
I want to see how big this fucking rock is.
How line?
Like a chariot. You're saying like a chariot?
No, they can't. You can't pull a chariot. I guess it would be easier for horses to pull it up. It'd be easier for horses to pull it up the fucking thing.
You really domesticated horses at this point, bro?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, true.
Horses have been domesticated since like
The fucking caveman days. Eh?
Yeah, you reckon it'd be horses? I reckon
Like
it'd be more
elephants and
viable
shit.
for horses than elephants. Nah, elephants would be too heavy for the limestone and the granite.
Well, fucking horses, whatever, bro. Oh, yeah, you're right. Horses,
Yeah,
whatever.
bro, elephants are huge,
Yeah,
bro.
true.
What was I gonna say, Jeff?
Fuck.
What are the dimensions of the 80-ton blocks in Great Pyramid? 80-ton, you are referring to as the red granite sarcophagus located inside the king's chamber. So it's 7.5 feet long.
Like 2 meters.
Yeah, 2 meters long, 1 meter high, and 1 meter wide.
Okay, hold on. What's the density of granite? Just figure it out.
70-ton granite silly beings.
No, just tell me.
Density of granite.
Just tell me the density of granite.
Density
So
of
it's 2 by 1 by 1.
2 by 1.5 by 2, yeah. So it's 2. It's 165. Well, you want imperial or metric?
No, but if I could give it to me in kilograms per meter. Don't ever give me shit in pounds per fucking eagle squared.
2,700 kgs per meter squared.
So it's a 2.1. It's 2 by 1.5 by 1.
Yeah. 2.3 by 1 by 1.
By 1 by 1. And then what's the density of granite?
2,750 kilograms per meter squared.
Times 2,750. Then that's wrong, bro. It can't be 80 tons, bro.
Why?
Because that's only 6,300 kgs, bro.
That's 6 tons.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What are the dimensions of the 80-ton
Who the fuck is calculating that, bro? Like
rocks? 80-ton granite
blocks in Giza.
Granite blocks.
80 tons is
And
way too heavy for a rock. Yo, bro, you're looking at like fucking... Gee, the cranes we use on site are 80 tons, bro.
Oh, it's... Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so it's 8 by 1.5 by 2 meters.
Times that by...
So 8.2 meters by 1.5 meters by 2.1 meters. By 2,750 kilograms per meters cubed.
71 tons. That makes more sense.
Yeah. How big would this rock have to be? Would this fill this whole room? No, yeah.
Yeah, it would, bro.
Yeah,
it's 8 fucking meters, bro.
8 meters, yeah. 8 by 1.2.
That's fucking huge, bro.
That's huge. Damn, that's
Fuck
massive.
knows how they move today. But when is it?
You're so
when
smart.
is it?
Like
When is-
people pulling that shit.
When is a will is a way, bro. I don't realize it was that fucking big, bro. Who the fuck? Why do you need an 80 ton block anywhere, bro? Bro, the cranes we used on site are like 75 tons, and they're fucking huge, bro.
So now you know why the conspiracy is there.
They must have used pulleys, bro. They could have figured out pulleys, bro.
You reckon?
They must have been able to use pulleys, bro. 3 to 1. They could have 3 to 1 made it like 10 tons.
When is the first documented
Pulley.
in human history? Ancient Egypt, 12th dynasty. Nah, bro. 1800 BC. Mesopotamia. Wait, what? 1800 BC. And then when... Date the Great Pyramid. The thing is, the dating is incorrect. Because they used to say that the Sphinx was the same, like... age as the Great Pyramid of Giza, but now they're saying because of the water erosion, they think it's fucking 10,000 years old. 10,000 years old is a long time ago, bro. And the Great Sphinx, the Sphinx is massive.
God damn, bro.
2,500 to 2,500 BC.
So it's 1,000 years before
the first
pulley.
documented pulley.
But documented, right?
Yeah, no, but surely.
They must have used pulleys, bro. 800 people to move a block that fucking big in that space, bro. Because I'm thinking now, like the ramps must have a turning radius, right?
Yeah.
How would you maneuver people around it? That's the one thing.
Yeah.
They must have used pulleys, bro. They must have, bro.
Or they would just have, I reckon they would have just such a slight gradient around the whole thing. So they would do like this. They would go like this is the block 2 meters.
Yeah.
The gradient is from one side to the other side, maybe like 0.2 meters.
Yeah.
So it would go all the way around like that.
So every layer has a ramp.
Every layer has multiple layers of ramp. That's the only way that you can do it like that.
You could do that way. But then again, okay. Right. So you get to that point.
Yeah.
How do you manage 800 motherfuckers
On that single ramp.
on that single ramp?
Yeah.
To go up that bitch.
Yeah. I guess if it was in the middle is the heaviest and the largest blocks, then on the side, so that means they would have more room to work with as they were like, you know?
So you think they were trying to make multiple blocks at the same time?
No. So what I'm saying is, like, because the blocks in the middle are larger and heavier,
Mm-hmm.
if the ramp system did work, the ramps would be wider going around. And as they were moving to the outside, the ramps would get smaller.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that granite block is huge, bro. Fuck. I've never even seen a block like that in my life, eh?
Yeah.
Why would you need it, eh? Bro, these Egyptian fucking pharaohs, do some grandeur stuff for no fucking reason, eh?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck was that even? Why is that even a viable option, eh? Like, just go kill yourself and fucking dig a grave in the fucking in the goddamn desert, eh?
Yeah, hard. So that's just. So the thing is,
And we're just on the surface, eh?
yeah. This is just moving the blocks. Then how are they aligned? How are they aligned so accurately, and how did they level the foundation? How did they align it? How did they level the foundation?
What do you mean level the foundation?
I don't know. This is just what I've got here.
How
Let me go through my notes. How did they level the foundation of?
Or how do they make it level?
Yeah.
You could just use a spirit level has been going around for ages.
Oh, what?
A spirit level.
Spirit level.
Yeah.
How long has it been? Like since 2500 BC?
I reckon they must have used some sort of tool, bro, to make it level.
Spirit level. Earliest date.
1580 or something.
1600.
Okay, you know what else you could do?
Yeah.
If you have 2 points,
Yeah.
right, and you have a set distance on them,
Yeah.
and you string a line between them,
Yeah.
you'll know exactly how.
Oh, and then you just fill it.
to get to the right level.
That's crazy, eh?
Remember, I mean, all these string lines have mad amounts of time. We use string lines still today, bro. And then them bitches been long. It's a string,
Yeah.
right? Hopefully, a string has been along fucking more than 2500 BC.
Yeah, I mean, if they had ropes, they would have had string.
Yeah, if they had clothes, bro, fuck, I hope they had some sort of string.
They're just walking around naked, bro.
They must have. If they have strings, they must have chalk, bro.
Yeah.
So they can mark it, right? If they can do hieroglyphics, they can do chalk, bro. They can do chalk.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's quite fascinating.
It is fast, yeah.
That's why they're saying there's still a lot of mystery around.
That beam is what's trumped me, eh?
Yeah.
That's a big fucking beam, bro.
That is massive big. And there's multiple of those.
Yeah, that's
There's multiple of those beams.
Are you sure you didn't just bring a crane there, bro?
Huh?
Sure you didn't bring a crane there, bro?
No, I'm 100% sure there's no crane there. 100%.
Transported a crane from.
100% there's no crane there. But yeah, so that's just like, so how did they, so potentially you said the pulley system.
Yeah.
And potentially the ramps, right? So aligning it, you said aligning would be easy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The student was like, oh yeah, 80 tons is all good.
Why did I have 80 fucking tons, bro?
Okay. So, so there's areas of the pyramid that they haven't discovered either. Like chambers.
There's false walls and stuff.
Yeah, no, like chambers that they haven't discovered. Like they use LiDAR and sonography to...
they can find holes, but they don't know how to get there. What do you like? Sorry, like that's a conspiracy, or like do you want to how did they do that?
No, we're just discussing it.
Yeah. I was like, how the fuck I have no clue.
They say there's a large void that was discovered inside the pyramid, which hasn't even been discovered yet. So, what is this large void? Like, I have no clue. I mean, people have no clue. If other people have no clue, I don't have a clue because I'm not an Egyptologist. So there's a lot of mystery surrounding that as well. I reckon I could talk about this.
You could ramble for ages, eh?
Talk about this for ages. And the other thing is like that's just okay. That's two parts. The astronomy relations, you know. So what do they say? So it depicts Orion's belt. It depicts Orion's belt and the star constellations. Which was Orion is associated with Osiris, which is an Egyptian god, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then apparently certain shafts in the pyramid points towards certain significant stars.
Certain shafts within the pyramid. What do you mean by that?
Shafts. You know how the shafts that go into like different chambers, they point to different stars. Different
entrances, like different gallery, different like walkways.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too coincidental, eh?
No, I don't think. I think. Okay. I don't think it's aliens.
Oh no, I never think it's.
I don't think it's aliens, but I think there is some merit to Graham Hancock's theory.
Which is
Graham Hancock says that I like this thing that he says the human species is a species with amnesia. So apparently he's saying that so if water erosion on the Sphinx says it's 10,000 years old, and we know that about 10,000 years ago there was a cataclysmic event that he says is the Younger Dryas, which is I think is an ice age, type of ice age.
Yeah.
11,600 years ago, it was a significant climatic event. Temperatures dropped, leading to reformation of ice sheets in various regions, primarily in Europe and North America. So that would mean that that cataclysm potentially could have wiped out a civilization.
And you're saying that civilization is the one that worked on the pyramids and stuff?
Potentially, because they don't actually know the proper dating of the pyramids. I'm sure they have a documented thing that most people agree on, but some people say that it's not. You know, some people say that this, like I said, some people say that the Sphinx is potentially 10,000 years old because of the water erosion. I want to say, let me see, how old is the Sphinx?
The Sphinx is older than the Giza pyramids?
4,500 years old, 2,500 BC. That's the mainstream consensus.
So it's older than the pyramids.
Yeah. So potentially dating back to 10,000 to 12,000. That's massive. So from 4,500 to 10 to 12,000 years. That's
a big fucking gap. That's a big range.
Gap, like 8,000, 6,000 to 8,000 years of deviance.
Bro, when were humans even?
Because of weathering patterns.
When did Homo sapiens even come out, bro? Like when did we get dropped? When did we jump in the map? Like, you know what I mean? 11,000 BC is like a crazy date number to remember, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a number to fathom.
First recorded human?
First recorded
Homo sapien?
I don't think it could be first day. It would have to be like a...
It would be a rough ballpark.
It would be a civilization. First recorded civilization.
Oh, bro, 300,000 years ago.
Oh, humans were 300,000 years ago? Yeah. Fuck, we're old as shit, G.
Yeah. So, bro, 300,000 years ago, Homo kibish, fossils found here, 200... I would say all of these are in Africa. Literally all of them are in Africa. Ethiopia, Africa, Ethiopia. So I would say that, bro, civilizations rise and fall in a mere 1,000 years. 300,000 years. That's potentially how many civilizations, bro? 300. That's 300. 300 civilizations. I know why I had to do that. 300 civilizations, bro.
But we've been around for 2,000, bro.
Huh?
Everything past AD is a civilization, right? It's one civilization.
No, because it was a civilization. It would be like the Roman Empire, the Greek Empire, rise and fall of the empires. Yeah, that's crazy. How many recorded civilizations?
You spelling it out, bro?
Yeah. How many recorded civilizations are there? So they're saying tens to hundreds of distinct recorded societies. They're saying 6 original cradles: Mesopotamia, ancient Egypt, ancient India, ancient China, Peru, and Olmec. Those are 6 original cradles.
What do you mean? What does cradles mean?
The like overarching. What's the word? Overarching family of
civilizations.
Yeah. So you're saying, I mean, there could be merit to Graham Hancock's theory, bro. 10,000 years is nothing compared to 300,000 years.
Fuck, 300,000 years is massive, dude.
Yeah. Like, okay, so we made such an advancement in 2,000 years.
Yes.
You don't think there were smart Homo sapiens before the Younger Dryas that could have made the same advancements in 250,000 years?
Yeah, true. You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. Oh shit! Yeah, when you think about it that way.
Yeah. Like it doesn't like because
cavemen were not doing what ancient Egyptians were doing, bro. Let's be honest, eh? No. Like they had aqueducts already, bro, in ancient Rome.
Mm. And that's before that's after the Younger Dryas. That's after the cataclysm event, which is 10,000 years ago. Apparently, they documented lowest after a cataclysm, lowest population on Earth of humans was like 1,000 people, 1,500 people.
What?
Yeah. This is what they agree on.
But wait, wasn't there like hold on, we're trying to check it right now, but wasn't there a study showing that you needed like X amount of thousands of people to actually create a society?
Yeah. So we literally...
We're all inbred.
Oh, I don't think we're inbred. But I'm saying, like, there's a lot of genetic variations. As you go, there's genes vary. Especially if you're in, like, different areas of the world.
But if there's only 1,000 people on all of the in the whole world, right?
Yeah. Look, the lowest documented number of
people,
Homo sapiens in history, I think it was crazy low way. It was like 1,000. 1,000 to 1,280. And this was 5 to 6,000. History only dates back about 5 to 6,000 years, during which global human population have a prehistoric genetic and fossil evidence indicate that the ancestral population of modern humans. Okay, so documented history only dates back 5 to 6,000 years ago.
Wait, so documented history only dates back that much. How the fuck do we know so much about ancient Egypt and shit?
Because their ancient Egypt is 5,000 years, bro. 2,500 BC. It's 5,000 years. During which global human population have numbered in millions to billions. So they're saying that prehistoric genetic and fossil evidence indicates that the ancestral population of modern humans dropped to a critically low number of 1,000 breeding individuals. 1,000 to 1,280.
Fuck, there would have been some kids in there as well, some old motherfuckers. So not many people that would have been able to breed, bro. And we created society from that. That's crazy, bro.
Toba catastrophe, 70,000 to 75,000 years ago. There probably has been many cataclysms that we don't know about. Genetic diversity in modern humans suggests that our population crashed and hovered at between 1,000 and 10,000 individuals, triggered by a massive volcanic eruption of Mount Toba. Drastically altered the global climate. Pre-human extinction event, 900,000 years ago. This was heavily publicized 2023 or even... So 900,000 years ago, saying reduced to an estimated of 1,200 breeding individuals.
God damn, bro.
And it stayed at a critically endangered level for about 117,000 years.
What the fuck? I'm so surprised, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
I was reading, like, I love reading this stuff.
That's it, bro. You don't get scared by that shit, bro. That's scary as shit.
Yeah. But that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's absolutely insane.
But there's so
like
much.
We don't know. We don't know anything, bro.
There's so much we could do a deep dive on, eh? Fuck, we could do. I mean, like we've kind of touched. We've scratched the surface on this pyramids thing as well, eh? We can really dive deep into conspiracies. We kind of just only went through of how it was built, why it was built.
Yeah. So if you guys want to read about the Younger Dryas or like listen to it, Graham Hancock has this episode on Joe Rogan where he talks about Younger Dryas. So he claims that an advanced civilization existed before known history, which is 5,000 to 6,000 years ago, and passed down knowledge. Global flood myths, which is like every single religion in the world, major religion in the world, signifies a massive flood that happened. Yeah.
And that was an extinction period.
Yeah. Even the Sphinx is much older. Which is crazy to me. Water erosion on the limestone patterns, the patterns of the water erosion say that it could be close to 10,000 years old. So that would mean if the Younger Dryas happened 12,000 years ago, in 2,000 years they were building the Great Sphinx. In 2,000 years they were capable of rebuilding society to the point where they could build The Great Sphinx.
Damn.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It could be an advanced civilization.
Yeah.
Fuck, what does that make us? We're not advanced enough.
In terms of 5,000 to 6,000 years ago, we're definitely advanced.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have made
all of the shit that we've got.
Rockets and planes. Who knows? Maybe before the Younger Dryas, we were such an advanced civilization that we're actually somewhere out in space. Humans before us. Imagine
you reckon they know time travel and shit? They've come back and shit.
Yeah, time travel, or like they just left they left people here that couldn't afford to go up, and those guys just survived because humans are such a resilient race.
Okay, sorry.
Just say asshole.
Asshole race.
Resilient race.
Yeah.
They're such a resilient. Species.
We'd love to survive and shit.
Homo sapiens. Yeah, we're genetically wired to survive.
We don't do kamikazes and shit. We just want to always be living.
Huh?
What?
I didn't say anything. What do you said?
What?
You said it. Then you said what?
What? No, I don't mean that. What?
But yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. But we should have done next episode should be on that. We should talk about civilization, bro.
Yeah,
Because ancient Egypt has been fucking hounded to its core. Like, there's so many theories out there, bro.
We could do ancient India, bro.
Just pick and choose,
The oldest documented civilization, ancient India. Oldest documented language in the world.
Tamil?
Sanskrit.
Okay.
No, Tamil is not. Is
Tamil not the oldest language in the world?
Sanskrit.
Oh, okay.
Sanskrit.
Fuck, I thought it was Tamil.
But yeah, I think that'll be a wrap. We could have covered a lot more, but holy smokes.
Damn,
we'll take the whole day.
We're already we're an hour just into fucking Egypt only.
Just Egypt. And we haven't even finished talking about the Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So if you guys want to listen to more of this stuff, let us know.
And we'll see you on the next one. No, we'll see you on the next one.
I'm
so mind blown to know what I'm going to say anymore. See you on the next one.
Peace out.